there's a cost to like not knowing. And like when I was young, people would say that, but there's like a physical cost. Like, oh, I didn't know this. You should put this in a contract. That could cost you $100. I've taken L's because I didn't know until later. And I know I'm still learning, and everyone has a different piece of the puzzle. So just like learning from like other creators, like what mistakes to avoid can save you so much time. Adapting. I think for content creators, the biggest thing is like to be like versatile. Because I've been doing photo and video for a long time. When I first started, there wasn't a lot of people that did photo and video both. And I think if you could do both good, it like can set you apart.
Wow. So if you are unable to converge, then if you're stuck over here and the converging is happening, then you're gonna get squeezed out. Welcome to the Content Parlor. I'm your host, Dion. We're here with a special guest, Buckets. We got Buckets in the building. We're about to get into a very important topic when it comes to content creators. We're talking about the creative economy today. Let me go ahead and introduce my guest, and then we'll do our formalities. What's your name, and what do you do?
My name is Kevin Kabore, and I'm a photographer, videographer, creative director. I make things online, pretty much.
I love it. I love it. Welcome to the show. I see you got the Ray-Bans on.
Yeah, these are tough.
Okay.
Thanks for having me, by the way. But yeah, these are hard.
With pleasure. Pleasure. I need to get my Ray-Ban game. You know, right now I just got on my Dominican Republic joints. You know what I'm saying? I actually bought these on an excursion in Dominican Republic. I'll throw some footage up for y'all. But yeah. I'll get
Were you like biking during it? Or?
Yeah. We went up in the mountains and stuff, and had a good time.
That's fire.
But we're here in the Content Parlor Studio. I want to remind everybody the Content Parlor Studio is available for rent. You can rent all this equipment that you see here today, the microphones, the lights, the cameras that we're using, and the space. It's all available for rent at contentparlor.com. All right. Make sure you follow us on social media, our handle at Content Parlor on your favorite social media platform, okay? And the other thing is we keep it affordable, baby, okay? It's all affordable. We got things starting as low as $50 an hour, all right? So don't be afraid to book this studio to get your moments captured. All right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and jump into this creator economy topic. I want to get to know you a little bit better, though. I feel like, shout out Teddy, my business partner. He knows a little bit more about your background. Help me to understand, how did you get into photography in this creative space?
Well, so like my dad was a video like producer and audio engineer, and my mom was like a documentarian editor. So like I had a camera in my hand since I was like a little kid. I remember like there's old pictures of me when I was 2. I had like a real film camera in my hands. Yeah. And growing up, we just had like film equipment all over the house. When I was like 13, my dad like made me take photos, and he would review them and tell me like why they weren't good and like critique them. And then from like 13 to like 18, it's just pretty much a weekly, everyday thing. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just in your bones at this point.
Yeah. And then when I went to college, it's like I remember like consciously like taking it serious.
Okay. So did you study like film and creative stuff in college as well?
Kind of. I did computer science and graphic design at first.
Okay, my man. I did computer science. All right, I'm listening.
So I was like a tech nerd, and then I switched to fine arts because by the time I was in college, I was getting paid for like photo shoots and stuff. So I was kind of finessing my way through, like, doing like paid work and turning it as homework.
Gotcha. Okay, interesting. So, and you're from Omaha?
I was born in Burkina Faso, West Africa.
Okay. Wow, your accent is you wouldn't have guessed that.
I came when I was 3.
Okay. Okay, you remind me of my friend. I have a friend from South Africa who just picked up English really well. There's some bright minds over in Africa, so shout out to Africa.
It's cool. And like Burkina Faso has the biggest film festival in all of Africa. So like most people that are from West Africa, parents aren't really rocking with art, but where I'm from, art is like a big part of the culture. So That's kind of unique.
Very solid. So have you ever gone back and captured content over there?
I did. I went back 2018 and 2020.
Oh, wow.
That was cool.
I know that was cool. I can see the smile on your face.
It was different though, but it was cool.
Yeah. Very cool. So, so would you say then your specialty is like live events or portrait work? Like, what's your specialty?
I think I do a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Most people hire me for like creative direction. So like I used to work at Exarban. I was like the art director. So I was doing like 8 different Instagram accounts, like the photo and video and the ideas. So I'm really good at like, here's how we do a campaign for X, make it look like this for this brand and something else for another brand.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But most of my work online is probably like portraits and like cinematic videos and stuff.
Yeah, I think people know you for that just from your social media account. Okay, so and you've been doing this now for how long?
Probably since 2017.
Okay. Wow. So you went to Africa like fresh in it.
Fresh in it.
Man, that's cool. That's really cool. I think my first trip like with a camera had to be like 5 years after I started. So yeah, to be able to get that exposure like right away and like know
the first trip, it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was like I was fresh. So it was like some stuff was good, but a lot of it was terrible.
I can respect that. Yeah, I think my first one I went to Punta Cana.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the Dominican Republic. And I was there. It was just a wedding that I was a part of. And I was like, you know what? I'll just bring my drone. And they were like, hey, he could shoot some drone for us. I was like, yeah, I could probably shoot. And some of them were good shots. Some of them, like I had my ISO way too high and I was like trying to use noise reduction and stuff. But yeah.
Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you when I grow up.
No, I'm trying to be like you.
Well, cool. So, so are you doing this full time then, the creative thing?
Full time. And like kind of just take a step back. It's weird because when I was in college, I had done a lot of like built a lot of websites for people and then did a lot of 3D animation. So that with the photography background, it just made me like a jack of all trades for like, hey, we need this and this and this and this. It's like, okay, like I know enough that I could probably figure it out.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, I think, it's the creative space in general, it's a natural gift combined with work ethic.
Yeah.
So you have this natural ability, but if you don't hone it, then it's just natural,
Exactly.
Yeah, so I respect that. So tell me a little bit about like why you picked, I would say, let me try to frame this right. Yeah. So why did you choose to go the path of like entrepreneur when you were working, like you have this job at Exarban, you have these different ways that you can get paid. Why do it independently?
I think I'm a little bit delusional, to be honest, because it's like I was doing everything I wanted to be doing. And then at the time when I went like full time, like freelance, I was like 24. I was like, my parents live here. Worst case scenario, I'll live back at home. I'm just going to bet it all on myself. And I know how to make money in a job, so I could always go back. So it was just like, let's see what happens. Yeah.
Okay. And what about, I guess, doing photography and creative work? What gives you fulfillment from it? What is it about it that keeps you motivated? Because if you're not doing it for money, then what's the motivation?
I think I just have to create. Like I'm just in a better mood when I create. If I'm annoyed, I create. If I'm mad, I create. It's like kind of just like something I have to do for like my mental health. And I'm like very competitive with like myself. Like I don't want to look back this year and be like, dang, I was better last year than I am this year. And in order to keep getting better, you just have to like keep doing the work.
That's a little bar right there. I don't want to look back on last year and say I was better last year than I am this year. That's a great motivation. So for anybody out there that's dealing with burnout, lack of confidence, imposter syndrome, just keep challenging yourself to be better. Run your own race and don't worry about what other people's content looks like. Worry about getting better than you were last year.
Because I think people don't like tell the truth. And the reason I like explain my parents' background is I remember having softbox. I remember having like so much equipment as a kid that if someone compares himself as like 18-year-old me versus 18-year-old them, I had just been exposed to more. So it's like an unfair comparison. So I think if you give people context, it makes them feel better about themselves and where they're at. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's legit. So, so what camera do you shoot with? Like, what's your go-to camera and lens? Or if you don't have this lens, what's your dream lens?
My go-to right now is like, I would say for what? Just like in any, like if I had to pick one setup.
If you had to pick for the work you like to do the most.
Okay.
Camera and lens.
Okay.
Combo.
R5C 28-70 2.8.
Okay.
The R5C does like photo really good, 45 megapixels, video.
Yeah.
Does the 8K. And then 28-70 2.8 is like compact. The F2 version is fire, but it's just heavy.
Yeah.
So like if I have to travel anywhere, like that can get me like anything I need to do.
But that's a crop sensor camera.
R5C.
Oh, the R5C. Okay. So it's got the crop sensor body, but it's a full frame.
Full frame, yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So you like the more compact body then?
I like the compact body.
Okay.
Because I luckily have had like what I thought was my dream camera, and it's just too bulky.
Really? Yeah. Which one was that?
I had like a red Komodo.
Oh, okay.
It's just,
the little big boy.
Yeah, for what I like to do, I just like speed. I don't want the camera to take long to turn on.
Yeah.
Convenience, like it helps me get into flow state better. Like I can just like pick it up and like do what I need to do.
I respect that. That's the same reason I like Final Cut over Adobe Premiere, because there's so many menus and so much stuff you got to go through to find things. And you can do shortcuts and stuff, but then you got to program it in. Whereas with Final Cut, they move the interface out of the way, and it's almost like it's basically like they took iMovie on the iPad and then made it into like an app with more features. So it's almost like a touch screen interface, you know? Yeah.
See, I like that a lot. Where you just move the limitations away.
Yes, just let me get the stuff in there and get on the timeline and start moving stuff around. Yeah.
But I like gear, so I switch that the R5 and the R5C is the only camera that like hasn't really changed much. Yeah.
So say that again, because somebody sneezed. I don't know.
Oh, the Canon like R5 and R5C is like the only thing in my kit that doesn't really rotate.
Okay. Yeah. So that's always in your bag.
That's kind of always in my bag.
I love the new Sony cameras because you don't really need to like have a bunch of batteries now. You can just have one battery, maybe two batteries, and you're good like all day long.
Yes.
Yeah.
I started with the Canon T6i. It was like the first camera I bought. Then I had A7 R2.
Oh.
I had that for like years.
I had that too.
That camera like it probably got me like it's got me through so much.
That's a beast. But that's a lot of megapixels.
It's a lot of megapixels. But then it got me used to a lot of megapixels and kind of ruined me. So then, now that I have like the Canon R5, it's also 45 megapixels. So it's like, that's kind of my go-to. Yeah. And then I shoot medium format for a lot of my portraits.
Okay. So similar.
So that rotates. It's been like the GFX. Right now it's like the Hasselblad H3D.
Oh, you rock Hasselblad?
Right now, yeah.
Oh, this guy's dangerous, man.
But I switch. It's like, it kind of depends.
Right.
It's kind of higher.
That sounds pretty flamey. So when you rent the Content Parlor studio, do you plan to do like Hasselblad?
I think, high key.
Oh, watch out. This might be the first Hasselblad photo shoot. We might have to document this. This is a big deal.
I'm down.
That's dope. So, but the Hasselblad workflow, like the editing workflow, it's a different workflow. So what tools do you use to edit such big files?
I still use Lightroom because, and for like context, medium format is just like a bigger sensor than full frame. So your images are better, but it's slower. So it's not, that's why I didn't pick it for like everything. I can't really use it for like an event or video or something that I need to do like a workhorse. It's not that. But it's like my bougie camera that like gets like the art pieces done.
Okay. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. I have a lot of respect for that. Shout out to Chris Holtmeyer over at Full Time Photo. He's the first one exposed me to. We need to get him on the podcast. But yeah, he exposed me to the medium format as a workflow because I knew about him, but I never seen him used. I was like, oh wow, man.
And it just looks different. It just hits.
Yeah, I respect it. I seriously respect it. Where do you get your sense of fashion from? You got the Ray-Ban Metas, you got the full jean outfit on. I mean, this guy is full-fledged ready for fall.
Dude.
Where's the style come from?
I don't know. I feel like fall and winter is what I can dress. Summer, like my brain is like, I can't do it.
It's just jeans and t-shirts.
Yeah, literally. Probably my parents. Like they're always like, what did they used to say? They're like, you need to represent yourself like well, because you never know like who you're gonna meet or like what's gonna happen, and that's like it's proven true.
I respect it. Obviously, with my fashion, it's very clear that LeBron is the GOAT. Everybody knows that already. I don't even know why I'm saying it.
He is the GOAT.
But you know, just a moment of appreciation for greatness. I mean, this guy is the all-time leading scorer.
Facts.
Number 4 all-time in assists.
Facts.
22 seasons in the NBA. He's either tied with MJ or he's the GOAT. That's all I got to say.
I think he's better. He's 6'9", 2 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bigger, stronger, faster. What does he lack? What could the argument be there?
I don't understand the argument. I think it's like propaganda. I think it's like nostalgia. Like you just remember things differently than like in reality. Is usually what happens with like Jordan fans.
Yeah, I could see it being that way. I'm not gonna lie. I go back and forth.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, man, MJ, he just made it look so pretty. But then like the numbers just start to overwhelm you with LeBron. It's like, man, and he did that. And then he went between the legs and passed it to Tristan Thompson and then he like blocked Iguodala. Like Jordan never blocked Iguodala. Jordan never beat like a 73-9 team. Like the numbers just start to overwhelm me.
And like, I think social media ruined LeBron's legacy a little bit because we just see so much of him. I think if we saw like less of him, like the mystique around Jordan also helps.
That's fair. See, this is a real take from content creators, guy. All right. This is what content creators think of the GOAT debate. So we shut it down. And if y'all disagree with us, we're just going to put out more content so to suppress whatever y'all got to say. So just support us.
No, it's for sure LeBron. And then,
for sure. It's a for sure for you.
It's for sure.
See, I really be on the fence about it. I really be on the fence. Because I grew up watching MJ. I'm just old enough to say that I got to, when I was really, really young, I got to see MJ play. So, but then it's like, but LeBron went to 9 straight finals, bro. Like Jordan retired twice. He got to take a break in the middle of his greatness. Like LeBron
and he had a better team.
And he had a way better team.
Way better team.
His team was the 73-9 team.
Yeah. in 2K, like I'd rather have LeBron.
Yeah. Well, yeah, in 2K, you got to go with LeBron. Yeah, them jump shot, because eventually they just not going to let you make every shot. Yeah. So, yeah, you got to go with LeBron because he could just.
But I understand the argument. Like, dude, I would say, like, Jordan is cooler. Like, the shoes is cooler, but LeBron is better.
You know, the comments going to go crazy on this.
No, he's for sure, like, yeah.
All right, I got a couple questions for you. The comments gonna go crazy, I promise. So we're talking about this creator economy. Excuse me, let me get my words together. So what's been the hardest part being a creative and working for yourself in this economy? We got Trump, we got the tariffs, we got, the market's changing. Even when Biden was still in office, we were starting to see some shifting happening away from like the DEI stuff and all of that. How has that affected your business? Number one, if at all. And then number two, what do you think needs to be done to keep the economy strong from the perspective of a content creator? So like as a content creator, what can people do to keep themselves paid and hired?
So the first part of the question, I think I've been doing it long enough, but not. And I've been doing it since 2017, but I was young and inexperienced. So like I don't necessarily know better. So like for me, it's like how do I explain? Like I don't necessarily know a world without that. And there's been so many changes that like to me that's just like another change. Like we've had AI, we have COVID, we've had like it feels like every year there's like something that's happening. So I just get used to adapting. I think for content creators, the biggest thing is like to be like versatile. Because I've been doing photo and video for a long time. When I first started, there wasn't a lot of people that did photo and video both. If they did video and kind of did photo, or they did photo and kind of did video. I think if you could do both good, it like can set you apart.
Wow.
Because I've been able to like DP for commercials and I just do video, but then also shoot photos and not do video. And then occasionally some people are like, well, could you just do both? And you want to be like, open up yourself to as many opportunities as possible.
Yeah, man, that's a gem right there. It's refreshing, honestly, to hear that, because when I started out, I just had a natural draw to both of them. Yeah. And this was before that was a thing. Like there were no hybrid cameras back then. I was shooting with the Nikon D5200 when I started off. Yeah. And it was technically a hybrid camera, but it wasn't really great at either of them. It was like a slightly higher end prosumer camera, basically, but it could do video. And the video was like interlaced. It was like 1080i. It was one of the options on there, which is like a broadcast standard. And the lens selection was terrible. You know, like the best lens I could find for it was the Sigma 18-35 back then, which is a great lens, but that was pretty much it.
It's a crop sensor too, isn't it? Yeah.
It was a crop sensor. So I just think like that resonates with me, because I was that guy that just went hybrid because I was just fond of it. And a lot of people that are photographers find videography very intimidating for some reason. And I just always thought, it always made me scratch my head. Like, it's the same thing. You're just taking 30 of those per second.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's still it's still a triangle.
I don't understand it either. And like for us, like I grew up playing basketball, so I just think of things like almost in basketball terms. If you had to pick up a player, would you rather pick up the player that can do like 85% photo and 75% video, or 100% photo, like skill-wise, and 0% video? Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because like I think there's like a level of like standard that like once you're better than like, once you're like, okay, you're in the good category, there's other people in the good category that could also do video. And if you can't, like you just lost the job.
That's pretty fire.
If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, I never thought of it like that. Okay. Yeah. Well, maybe that's why our business works, is because we can do both.
I think because like if from a client, if I like you, I like your personality, and you could provide me the photos I need, but I need the website, I need the video, I need like this. If you can only do one of those, you can't even necessarily consult me in the way I might need. Yeah. Even if I want to hire you, like it's not smart for me to. Right. Or not smart for me to do it consistently.
For sure. Yeah, so that's a gem for content creators out there. Remember going forward that AI is squeezing. It's squeezing. So as it squeezes, that means that everything that was over here gets moved over here. Everything that was over here gets moved over here. Everything's kind of converging. So if you are unable to converge, then if you're stuck over here and the converging is happening, then you're going to get squeezed out. Squeezed out.
And I think the other thing is knowing what you want. Because the harsh truth, some people might prefer to be employed and do like photo and video on the side. That might make them happier because like it's a grind. Like if you don't love the grind and you're not, this is gonna sound bad. If you're not like, if it doesn't make you happy to like continually do it, there's like other options. You could like be an in-house creator and do like this, and then do the stuff you care about. Yeah. So I think knowing like what makes you happy or what your goal is also helps you decide like what to do.
That's excellent. Yep, I agree with that. I actually think most people should not be entrepreneurs, not because they can't or won't be successful, but just because it's not necessary to go through all of that to get the same level of success. I think the most important thing when picking a career choice is really to define like your goals. Like, what is your goal? What is it that you're trying to accomplish? And I always tell people to look at their work-life balance, because that's what it really comes down to, is the kind of lifestyle that you want to live. It's a lot less about, the dollar amount that you're making. It's really a lot more about the lifestyle. A lot of people probably make more money than me, but they can't travel as often as I can because I don't have a set number of like vacation hours. But that also means that I got to grind when other people are sleeping. I got to be working. So you got to figure out what lifestyle works for you and what makes you happy. And sometimes it's just better to have a job.
Yeah, sometimes.
And I wake up some days and I'm like, should I have actually? And then I'm like, I'm already here. I'll just keep going.
And then even like with the goals, like what you want, like my goal used to be like a director of photography for like big brands.
Mm-hmm.
But then I did that and I was like, honestly, this isn't like what I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was able to shoot a Nike campaign with
nice.
Edison creative guys.
Oh, wow.
And it's like a blessing and it was really fun. But I realized I like the whole process.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're like DPing something, you're just shooting.
Mm-hmm.
You're not editing. You're not color grading. It's not even your idea.
Mm-hmm.
So like you just need to like once you know that, you're like, okay. Some people just like shooting. They don't want to think. They want to be technical with the gear. They want to shoot it and leave.
Yeah.
I like the whole process.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's cool. So on that note, like what's like your favorite project that you've ever worked on? Like what's the coolest thing you've ever done?
The coolest thing I've ever done, there was this Ren's shoes made out of coffee. Me and Woody, Julian Hernandez, we went to Pueblo, Colorado with two friends and we shot like this whole campaign for them for social media. They just let us like run free. I think it was like the funnest because it was during 2020. I think I'm like 21, 20 at the like we're young. We've never done this before, and like they just let us do whatever. So that was like fun. That was fun.
Okay.
Like we didn't know better, so it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a 1-day shoot, or how long did they have you out there for?
They let us decide everything. I think we spent like 3 or 4 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it was like a vacation and
Okay. So that was kind of cool.
Okay. I'd say for me, I've never shared this before, but I'd say my favorite shoot would have been, I got to go with Florida. I mean, how could I not go with Florida? That's my favorite place in the US. Very close second, runner up is San Diego, by the way. But Florida is definitely my favorite place in the United States planet. And we got to shoot. We got flown out to Orlando in the winter, more or less, which is great. I mean, I got to escape the crazy cold. And we shot 3 days with retired veterans. So there was a little bit of, moral boost in there, right on the water. And then afterwards we went to, it wasn't Disneyland. Where did we go to? Was it SeaWorld? It was SeaWorld. Yeah. We went to SeaWorld in December.
That's sick.
And they flew us out. They paid for the flight, the room, the board, all that stuff. It was great. And then because I was already there and because I'm the CEO and I get to set my own schedule, I told everybody, hey, all right, we'll see you back in the office. And they flew back to Omaha and I stayed in Florida for a few more days.
Was that the funnest shoot or the funnest place you shot?
It was I would say it was the funnest or best
experience
overall shoot, like paid client project. Places that I've shot, my favorite place that I've shot would probably be a close tie between, we did a project for the Kansas City Housing Authority, and they had us down in Kansas City on the north side. Is it the north side down there is the bad part of town, and Omaha, the bad, bad part of town?
Yeah.
Interesting. I just realized that. But yeah, we shot over there. They were doing a development with Brenshaw, very similar to 75 North. And we got to shoot that and kind of storytell. That was a cool project. Particularly cool because we got to get some free barbecue afterwards, and they paid for that.
That's wow.
Yeah, so that was a good time. And I would tie that with Union Pacific. We did a project with Union Pacific for their Investor Day. And that was cool because I got exposed to all of this type of equipment at that shoot. So that's why that was cool. I'd never worked with pre-recording with the switcher setup. So that's what exposed me to that. Yeah.
I think Hawaii was like my favorite place I've shot.
Yeah.
We shot a wedding in Hawaii, again with Woody. They paid us to go there. We shot the wedding, and then we instead of making profit and going back home, we just let's just blow it. We're already here. Let's just stay for 7 more days and do everything we want to do.
Okay.
We didn't make anything because we spent it all to just stay.
I love that. What part of Hawaii was it?
So the wedding was in Kona, and so we flew to another island. We went to Kauai and then explored.
That's the thing. It seems like when people go to Hawaii, they bounce to different islands. Is it just that easy to do?
It's $100.
Really?
And it's so different.
Really? Okay, that's very interesting.
Yeah, you got to. If you go there, the flight is so long that you might as well.
Okay, that's why I haven't gone yet, because the flight is honestly, I was always scared to fly over water. But then I've been to the Dominican Republic 3 times in the last 2 years. What the heck? Why am I so scared to fly? It's water.
You should go.
All right. Legit. Well, we have a quiz for you today.
Okay.
All right. There's a 2-part quiz. So the first part, we'll start you off light here. We'll start you off with the studio. All right. If you were to rent, can I do the if? If, those guys that do the if, we'll pop it up on the screen. If you were to rent the Content Parlor studio and shoot your dream project here, what would you shoot here?
Your dream project, what would I shoot here? I think I would build a set in the studio and shoot a Vogue cover.
Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Dang. Yeah, you kind of stole my thunder there, because I would definitely do something very similar. Yeah, because I'm a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm really big into retouching. Yeah. I love shooting with extremely beautiful women, with very, very curvy eyes and teardrop shaped eyes and beautiful noses and stuff. But they have all these pore issues. It's if I could just fix that, you would look amazing. You already look good, but that would just be chef's kiss. And so doing a Vogue cover, so it's just a face and you get to work on the skin, that would be awesome.
That would be sick.
Yeah. So do you do retouching and things like that as well? Cleaning up the face and...
Not much.
Okay, so we could collab then. See, we should be partners.
I tell them you better be prepared. How you look is how you're going to look. But that would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be a dope collab. We should do something.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm surprised we haven't collabed.
Timing is everything. I had to... first of all, get regrounded because I've been traveling a lot in the summer. So I think that's a part of it. And yeah, it's just timing. Sometimes it's just timing, but we're going to do it now.
We're going to do it. We got to.
Cool. Okay. So it's not really a quiz. It's really just some questions. So the second part is imagine, all right, this is going to a fantasy world. Imagine there was a conference for content creators, right? And let's say at this conference, you have really successful content creators connecting with people who are aspiring, they're trying to get into the industry. And then you've got businesses that want to connect with content creators and they want to either offer them jobs and opportunities, or they want to learn about it so they can help, build up their company brands and things like that. So the first question is, would you go to a conference like that?
I would go.
You will go?
Yeah.
And what would you want to get from something like that? If you went to a conference like that, what would you want to see?
If I went like today or went in general, like
let's say you went like on November 14th.
As me or like just as a creator?
Just as a creator in general. No, as you.
As me?
Yeah.
Okay, as me, like today, I realized that there's a cost to like not knowing. And like when I was young, people would say that, but there's like a physical cost. Like, oh, I didn't know this. You should put this in a contract. That could cost you $100. I've taken L's because I didn't know until later. And I know I'm still learning. And everyone has a different piece of the puzzle. So just like learning from like other creators, like what mistakes to avoid can save you so much time.
I love it.
That alone is like would make me go.
I love it. I love that. Well, the reason I asked the question is there is such a conference. It's called the Parlor Awards. And the Parlor Awards will take place here in Omaha, Nebraska on the 14th of November. And it'll be hosted at the Culture House. It'll be at the Culture House. We've got special guests coming in of the likes of Cameron Logsdon. He's a big comedian right from here in Omaha. We're trying to get people to come in from out of town. We're working on folks like Sarah Fontenot, working on Elise Myers, and some other big names. We invited Randy Goodwin, but Randy Goodwin is actually moving around a lot right now, so he's not likely to be there. Okay. But y'all keep your prayers up because we'd love to hear from him as well. But this will be an annual event. This will be an event that will happen in Omaha, right in the center of the country, and provide opportunities for content creators to build relationships, network, connect with others, and learn, like you said, learn from the mistakes of others so they don't have to do the same thing.
Yeah, I'm here. Cameron's like my boy.
Oh, you know Cameron?
Yeah, we did a short film together.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you the one that's shooting for him? Because this content is like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. So he would have called me and like, bro, I have this idea. I'm down. Just shoot.
I love it. That's so good to hear that overlap. So you understand like how cool it is to have Cameron, like have access to him and be able to talk to him and learn from his knowledge.
I shot his wedding. That's a quick story. Even like networking, I shot his wedding. I think he had like 2,000 followers at the time. And we ended up being friends, shooting stuff together. And then like he just took off. Yeah. And it's still like, he's one of those people that has not changed.
Yeah, he's so down to earth.
He's so cool.
Yeah.
So it's like, I forget he has a big following because like, I've just known him for so long now.
That's so cool. Well, I would have never guessed you shot his wedding, but that's super cool. That's cool. Awesome. Well, we want to thank you for joining the show today. Hopefully this has been fun.
This is sick.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. This is fine.
Oh, we got to have you back on.
This is fine.
Yeah. Now, hopefully the next time we're back on, I've got some Ray-Bans because, you're in the tech space. I'm in the tech space. We might as well have the same glasses.
That bad. The new one's released.
Yeah. Those are crazy. Yeah.
That might be too much. I don't know. But yes.
Yeah. It was like $800 or something. Yeah. We got to think about that.
I need glasses or wear prescription ones. So like,
are those prescriptions? Oh, that's so sick. I'm right behind you for real. Like I had the Snapchat spectacles.
Did you like them?
I loved them. I got prescription transitions put in.
Yeah, you gotta get these.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Nerd gang, we here. Well, thanks for joining us, man. That's going to do it for this episode. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment below if something resonates or stuck out with you. We are keeping track of the comments here for the next month and a half. We're keeping track of the comments to enter people into a sweepstakes. We're going to be doing a sweepstakes and giving away some equipment. So you'll want to be sure to stay tapped in with us. But that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for being a part of the Content Parlor, and we'll see you in the next one.